god, that's perfect against the Beatrix, is it not? Yeah, Nibiru passion back your way, brother. Oh!
It's gonna really outzone the Beatrix, and the Lolita makes its way.
Drian!
It's gonna be in the hands of Drian, of course, and the Lolita makes its way to the MPL ID stage. A debut pick here at MPL Indonesia, and they will respond to a Franco!
Signature Audi.
Wow!
But, listen, Franco shoots, shield comes out, you get hooked by your own hook. That's scary, man.
It is indeed scary because that shield blocks the projectile and reflects it back to the sender. This is going to be one hell of a game. One hell of a game. Number 3, I expect a lot of fighting to happen. But for Rebellion and DEWA, back to ground 0. Interesting choice for both teams.
Crazy hero pool, this Drian guy, man. Every time he picks a hero, count that hero out, because he'll pick another hero next game. Yeah. He picks the Valentina Rome, nah, it's just a one-time thing. Nope. He picks up the Masha Rome, 2 games, and then I'm not playing that again. Now he makes Lolita's debut happen in Season 13.
A lot of spices. And game number 3, will we see a thrilling one, or will it be a dominating defeat for both teams? It's gonna be DEWA United against Rebellion eSports, back in game number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, into the land of dawn we go for game number 3 between DEWA United and Rebellion. Who will take it? Let's see.
No purifies in the pockets of the players of Rebellion, but again, same start orange buff as the priority, and the pathing will be down bottom, it looks like. But for Drian, how does he want to approach these engages? I mean, as a Lolita, it is going to be interesting to see how he approaches it.
I'm looking at the emblems here for both these teams. It's QC again for the Moskov. Oh, good delay, gets Gary.
No reset though.
Yeah, slightly delayed, but yeah.
Slightly delayed, but Gary doesn't really mind because the reset is not there, the purple buff, so still go on with his day, go on with his life, and just farm up. But oh, again! How did see such a pest towards Gary's pathing down in the jungle?
By the way, the big problem for Rebellion here, the fact that they actually go for Beatrix instead of Natan, is still magic damage now, right? I mean, now for DEWA, they can actually just go for a full physical defense build, and I don't think Rebellion can shred through it, because their main damage dealers, it's Yu Zhong and it's this Beatrix. Wow, good Spear of Misery there.
Towards 2.
But no, nothing will really happen, because again, I think farming will be the name of the game, but Drian is there to cover what? Both of these marksmen, they have the mobility needed. I mean, you have the Abyss Walker, you have the tactical repositioning as well in the hands of the Beatrix. But for the team fights, I feel like it's just gonna be more advantages for the Moskov. You have that shove, you have that passive that can really rile up the fights, but Gary with heavy spin.
Yeah, heavy spin to secure the first neutral objective on the board. You will get it. But it seems like, oh, take a look at the fight. Oh. But actually, they will commit on towards it. Keys will be the first one to fall here in this game. Drian 1 HP. Not taken down just yet.
Oh, Spear of Misery knocks back Sway Low, almost getting Drian in that process, but what was happening? DEWA United crumble, but they get the turtle though. So, you know, they will go home with at least something in their pockets.
You can always rely on cars to make that game-changing play on the Paquito triple kill against Alter Ego, and now a 3-man Petrify Furious Dive combo. Nasty stuff. But that's something that they need to be careful of. DEWA can withstand this physical damage presence in the mid to late, but with their physical defense items later on. But in the early game, when you do not have the gold to actually stack on the physical defense, you need to still be careful because Cars deals a whole lot of damage, D does a whole lot of damage. If Rebellion, with this composition, snowballs, it's going to be tough for DEWA to handle it because DEWA, especially with Watt, they need to wait for mid-game. He needs to wait for the 3-item power spike. It's not the same snowball comp that we saw from DEWA in game number 2. And from the looks of it, the Beatrix has been doing amazing, by the way. This might be another pick to actually stop the Moskov in lane. He's already 800 gold ahead, and there hasn't really been any action in the gold lane. So this has just been D with his attempts to zone the Moskov.
Going for his mistakes, of course. Game number 2. But yeah, a good job for D. Trying to withstand the pressure from the Moskov. I mean, in lane, this Moskov does have a lot of pressure with the passive. You know, can perma shove this lane, getting the minions going. And also come the late game, you also have that split push threat with this Moskov. And the fact that you can always join a fight from so far away from the map, it always helps Watt to really just, you know, back his teammates up. But again, a total take for both of the teams.
Let's see here already with the hard guard with the Black Dragon 4, but the pin down is just too massive as the last turtle will be claimed by DEWA United. Oh! Good hunt there by Audi, and it will actually lock Gary down. That's a turtle for a kill, for 2 kills rather, for Rebellion.
A good hook from Auditzi again. DEWA United, they get the turtle, but again, losing 2 members in that process. Rebellion will be all fine with the trades coming in. And a BOD acquired by D already. Watt under pressure up top.
So 0 impact so far from this Lolita. In the 5th minute of the game, still 0, 0, and 0. I would say they are still looking for a big set, but even those shields haven't been coming in handy for DEWA like we predicted in the draft, where, you know, there are so many projectiles here for RBL, for DEWA to actually return back to RBL. But D's been on top of that, right? We were talking about the 2 kills traded in for the turtle. It's also a kill onto D. It's not just a kill on Vincent. They have actually given it over to D, who's already had a gold lead against Watt. So now the gold lead will be a bit bigger. And D should be able to actually look for a snowball. Almost 1,000 gold ahead of Watt now in this game. Rebellion, the clock's ticking though. Because if Watt is only behind by this much, farming is okay. Like he can still get back.
Still a huge chance for the Moskov to scale come late game. Now D, subject towards the spin!
Heavy spin, Numinon Blast 1, bow combo, but take a look at the hard guard. It actually saved his life! Kimura with the final slash, claiming the double. And now they will collapse more, as it seems like now Vincent isolated. Has the resource though, but take a look at the Black Dragon form in the backside of the map. Oh, take a look at the isolation there. Watts! Pre-hitting as well. That's a bang, bang, bang. 3 members from Rebellion taken out.
The fight that DEWA United was looking for. They were yearning for that skirmish to happen, and they made it happen. Rebellion, they collapsed down. D was indeed taken away. And this will give Watt the space he needs. Even top turret is down already.
5 minutes, no impact. He was waiting for the big time. Wow. 2-man Numinon Blast. 3 if you count the Angela in D. And the whole team just collapsed. Kimura as well, known for his fast rotations, able to get to the gold lane a bit faster. Audi.
Oh, good hook. He flickers out though. Kimura reposition as Gary will collect the last turtle in this game here. 0 neutral objectives for Vincent this time round.
Props to Gary as well. A lot of objectives, but Kimura on the hunt.
Will connect the hunt, will commit it as well. That's just a very, very textbook setup there with the Franco on towards Kimura.
I mean, the conceal was popped, so Kimura overextending without him knowing that he was overextending, but now DEWA looking for a play of their own.
The damage though will not connect just yet. Oh my god, hard guard is there to save his life. That's info. 3 members here now versus 4 technically with the Angela. Now Cars trying to sustain, trying to provide cover. Will not get anything on the board for DEWA United just yet.
They look for a reaction to Kimura's death. Looking for it, but again, wow. When you have the Angela, it's so good.
Look at the damage dealt though from Watt. 15,486. Completely different to what we expected without his, 3-item power spikes. He only has the Corrosion Scythe and the Golden Staff. So he's on the way to the 3rd item, which is that DHS. And once he gets that, he will be online. Like, this is damage of an offline Moskov, technically. So you can kind of, you know, expect the damage to be maybe multiplied by 2 or 3 after that DHS, after that crazy power spike, especially if he gets more. Wait, ooh, heavy spin baited.
Yeah, the hook here, denied by the heavy spin, which Vincent will calmly just respond with a shield unity of his own.
Look at how Watt is keeping the lanes push up top. Just trying to, you know, absorb cars to respond to that push. And for DEWA, they want to play it slow. Pushing towards late game, maybe. Could be the name of the game for them. But D, so far, a good start, but a little bit shaky now towards this mid game.
Only has the VOD right now. Got the Melfic Roar as well. Just the Fury Hammer, so he's playing with penetration and just raw damage. He wants to try to burst people down. That's one.
Oh, with the hunt as well. He committed on towards Gary. This time the edge, though, will come through with D in the back lines, just delivering the Rambiro's passion.
That's a disaster. Now Lord is ready for Rebellion to take. This is theirs for the taking. No retribution for DEWA United. This could be disastrous.
Yeah, good. Comfortable. Lord take here for Rebellion. Their first neutral objective in this game is the Lord.
Oh no, Kimura. He missed the final slash flicker. He final slashed. It went on and then he flickered off.
Oh my.
Oh no. A very unfortunate mistake there from Kimura. DHS built up though for DEWA. For there was Watt in the gold lanes, and that's the power spike we were waiting for to happen. But Rebellion with that, their snowballs on the way. They should be able to get a pretty good usage of this Lord with the Beatrix too. Great at sieging.
D will do just that. Getting that tier 1 turret up top. The Lord will march downside. Now what? You can see how fast he is now with the attack speed and the power spike. DHS ready. And Oddity again. The front line just looking for hooks. So far his hooks has been very, very pivotal. Trying to open up the fights. But oh, a jump towards Vincent. It's gonna be okay. Oh, a slash though.
Really here. Premature final slash already. Lord here, bottom side of the map here, just taken care of by Watt. And maybe now they're eyeing, Rebellion is eyeing the top inner here potentially. Let's see though, but it seems like no, they will not commit any more turrets, any more structures here. DEWA United only lost an inner turret bottom side.
Rebellion decides to place sides. I feel like you always have Watt to address that, and then you have the Spear of Destruction to join up the fights later on. It is subject to hitting, but...
Wait, did you... Flask of the Oasis for Drian?
Okay.
Is this...
Interesting.
Is this Lolita favor? What's his...
It's Conceal.
It's Conceal. Okay, so it's not favor.
Interesting.
But Flask. So perhaps he wants
You do get a shield, but does that translate over to like your
Teammates?
friends? Yeah.
Why the Flask?
That's the passive, no? From
Yeah. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out, because that was a... Okay, Lolita becomes a 72nd hero.
Yeah, to debut in MPL ID Season 13 and is the 14th hero in Rian's hero pool again. And Hero Ocean Gary walking to a trap. He'll be fine. And Rebellion now with everything in their hands. The pressure, the Lord that they got earlier. Of course, trying to kickstart their rampage towards DEWA United.
10 seconds to the next Lord here. Enhanced one here with the lead that Rebellion has here, 3K. Will DEWA United contest, or will they let go? Sure. I mean, they have the heavy spin, so it's a non-brainer, right? They need to contest with this ultimate that he has. But will it come to fruition? Do they have enough firepower, is that what I'm asking?
I think for DEWA, they should have enough firepower now, because Watt, looking back again at the items, he already has DHS. He's actually building towards a Sea Halberd over the Melfic Roar. So he's more concerned. He already gets penetration with the Sea Halberd technically, and he will be able to stop a bit more of that healing in these team fights. with this Inspire. So right now, I think the late game threat for Rebellion is how tanky the frontliners of DEWA can be, because they are stacking up on the physical defense items already. Dominant Size in the Blade Armor for the Arlet. For the Akai, Gary, Leather Jerkin, Skyguard and Helmet, and the Anti-Curse. So a whole lot of physical defense already to hold D and Cars off.
Malefic Roar also completed by Watt. Already having that threat. Moskov will deal tons of damage in the team fights. Just dancing around the Lord, subject to the next taking for both teams. Look at Rebellion just playing around the bush. Especially when you have Odyssey and that pick-off potential with the Franco. It is going to be scary. Blind hook, misses. And they're just trying to entice the players of DEWA United to come close towards the Lord pit.
Yeah, okay, so Mr.
Oh! Connects this time, and they will commit with the hunt as well! Now you see Drian, now you don't though. The SOD,
What?
the Spirit of Destruction comes into play! D is there with the double. Now Gary the heavy spin,
What?
but Watt will be taken down. And let's see, it's 3 members now deleted. Gary and Keys running for the hills as Rebellion will be able to close the gap. And D again, the Beatrix pick that we doubted, actually collects a mega. Gary all alone.
They can end.
Technically a Savage and Rebellion. The Blue Bulls, they will find game 3 without a doubt. Down and out, throw in the towels.
Wow! The hook to send the gods under. They bury them deep. And that hook kicks